Are we live?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is this thing on? Alright, well,
How do we see
How
any?
can we can't see if anyone's there or
oh.
if anyone's writing anything.
Write a
I
comment.
don't want to write my own colour. Oh, look, 4 people are watching.
Hello.
Hello 4 people!
Did you-
11 people.
Oh,
Hey!
Okay, what is this? The quiz.
Hey Tom! Hi!
Oh, you guys, that was scary. It's like going. Right, Owen.
Hey!
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
You alright? Can you hear us? Is it all good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a
Can you hear us?
bit yellow.
Can you hear us?
Hey!
Like, it's like we're Simpsons. We're Simpsons
Yeah,
versions
Simon.
of ourselves. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you for joining us. We're having a little celebration.
Oh, wait, no, maybe like boo.
Oh, ooh. I was scared. Were
hate
you
those.
scared? I was surprised.
Hi, Daniel Cotton. Oh my God, Daniel
Oh
Cotton.
my God, Daniel Cott from Twitter.
Yeah, Daniel Cotton.
No way.
One and the same.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Dean Hall, awesome.
Dean.
Hi guys.
I can't actually read people's names.
You can't read it. Hi Martin.
No.
Hi Martin. Hello, Madams. That makes it sound very posh, doesn't it?
These are lovely. Thank you.
So,
For these people. We hear you. Thank you.
Good.
One person for thank you, Ben, for answering your question.
thank you. It's a bit of a lag between us
Yes, I know.
in the celebrity world
Simpsons, thanks
and
for
you
getting the joke.
in the normal people world. So we're in the normal people world as well. I just spent like half an hour trying to work out how to use this on my.
It was hilarious. Oh, we nearly
Oh,
didn't make it.
it is so unfortunate. Oh, hello Scotland. Hi Myri.
Hi.
Oh. So thank you for joining us. This is the first time we've been together for a little while, and we're having a celebration because you guys bought so many tickets today that we're super excited for our final shows.
Yeah, man.
We know it's a bit like we know it's a bit sad, and
Yeah.
you know we are sad as well, but we're really excited about these shows. And
That's just my face.
that's your face. You're being making sarcastic. Like, this is me being sad.
Trying.
What was the picture that you showed me of the cry face saying say it isn't so? It was like, it's my cry face. It was Owen. Yeah.
Doing
Owen, you were doing my cry face.
It was like a perfect Pac-Man ghost-shaped mouth.
Oh, Raj, we'll get emotional. We're all gonna get emotional. We might get emotional today. We might not, because some of us are dead inside. But we've had a really good day. We've loved reading all your comments and all your messages of support. And we've sold an absolute fuck ton of tickets, which means that you guys are coming to party with us in February.
Yes.
So yeah, well done everyone.
That's the chin-chin.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll just.
You
Everyone else is
talk.
drinking peer pressure.
And
Thank you.
Yes, it is Prosecco in a Stella glass.
Yeah, we didn't have any champagne, please. Owen!
Hello, mate.
Oh, smashing blouse you've got on. There you go, smashing blouse.
It's a fucking smashing blouse.
So if anyone has any questions, then plop them into the comments, because otherwise it's just us talking crap for the next until we get bored, and then we just go like, boop, bye-bye.
Not yet. It's fine. Freaking love you too.
The only babe station worth watching. I'm not even gonna click.
There's more. It says
I'm not gonna click see more. Mike, suck it, Mike.
No, only reserved for the one mic.
We're really sorry. I just saw Domi's question about when are you coming to Germany, and over the years we have tried so hard to get back out into Europe to see our European fans and to come and play for you, and it has been one disappointment after another. Basically, we relied on other people to help us get there, and they procrastinated, and we should have pushed harder, and we were always told on the next run, on the next run, and it's just never happened, and it makes me feel really sad.
Yeah, me too, because we had such an amazing time in Europe. It was so incredible. The welcome was so warm, and we didn't expect it at all. We were quite happy with even just a handful of people that liked us, and it was amazing. You guys are amazing. Oh, what have you done?
I was trying to scroll back through the comments because people were asking questions.
I saw a question about download.
And so I'm just trying to scroll back because I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
How excited were you playing?
Will there be any support bands? No.
There'll be special guests.
There are going to be
just us.
There are going to be special guests, but we wanted to keep the final shows as just us, and we know that everyone has lots of requests for lots of songs to play.
Yeah.
And we want to play as many songs as possible, so basically it's all about us. Because you ain't coming.
Double trouble.
You ain't coming unless you like us.
No.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
That'd be a waste of money.
But we will have friends with us to sing songs with us.
Yeah, because we do have some friends.
Can you believe that? That aren't in this lineup here.
All right, Ben has asked, how excited was you playing Download?
So excited, man.
I was so excited.
I was. Which
time?
Which time? Both were totally different.
I wasn't excited.
I was shitting myself the first time on the second stage, opening the Zippo stage when we thought no one was going to turn up. It was pissing down with rain. The croissants were a great touch.
They were good.
That's one of the comments that sticks out in my head on our sorry, here's bad news post. I'll always remember the croissant.
Really? I didn't even see that one. That's so funny. Oh my god, that's so good.
That is good.
Playing Download felt fucking great.
Yeah.
We love playing Download. You know, we've been going for years before we got to play. Yeah, fucking great.
Same.
Shame we weren't there, this year, but whatever. What was your favourite gig? Gary asks.
Whatever. Ever.
Ever?
Favourite gig.
We've not paused. We've not frozen.
Yeah. Oh, we're just being
hilarious.
hilarious.
Okay, good. Honestly, it was magic.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the first one where that really felt like, oh fuck, we're onto something a little bit feel a bit wobbly here.
You mean the packed tent?
Just everything about that whole weekend was just
awesome.
it didn't feel real at all.
Yeah.
We crammed we had all the surprise bits, all that Limp Bizkit stuff we weren't expecting to happen, and then our tent being absolutely crammed before playing the show, and then playing the VIP bar again afterwards, where they had to get extra security because people were just piling out of the thing.
It's amazing.
And it was really, really overwhelming. And then I went and had a massive cry by myself in the toilet. I was so tired, and I hadn't eaten anything, and everyone was like, "Oh, well done, guys!" I was like, "I've got to go," and just went and shut the door. I was like, "Oh my god, I can't handle this. It's too much." And then I got it out of my system, and then it was all right. But yeah, it was a very intense.
There was
weekend.
something really special about that as well, because there wasn't another British Sonosphere after that, was there?
Was that the last one? That was the last one.
That was the last one. So
Great
there was something
festival.
really special about that being our first proper festival.
Yeah.
And then we did Glastonbury afterwards, didn't we? Was it
No, Glastonbury was just before.
Right. Yeah.
But it's a different vibe.
It's not like Sonosphere. I'll
But
never forget Sonosphere.
But on that, West Holt's bar
Always.
is
That's my favourite gig of the year.
Yeah.
West House Bar.
But then
Glastonbury.
I really love some of the really small ones. You remember the Fighting Cocks in Kingston?
Yes!
So sweaty and so
Sweaty.
hot, and everyone was just hanging off the walls. It was just the feeling in some of those
The little grimy
rooms.
clubs.
Yeah,
I like the grimy, the little sweatbox. Grimy ones are good as well.
There's just so many. And on the last tour, just every tour.
I can't even pick.
It's
not fair to pick favourite cities because
no.
there's just a different vibe in each one.
And that's what we always say about us as well. We don't encourage the choosing of favourites. They all have their own place, and we love them all, and we remember them all mostly. David says, what happens next for you all?
What, individually?
Yeah, I guess so, because we're not together anymore, are we?
I'm not ever going to talk to you ever again.
Oh,
that won't change.
Thank fuck. I don't have to put up with any more of this bullshit.
Blurb. What is going to happen next?
We're all working
What
on.
what
We're
are
all
you doing?
working on other things.
What are you up to?
What am I up to?
guys?
Well, I've just started.
What's going on in your
So
life?
I work in event management on festivals and things. So you still see me like at festivals, yeah. But like wearing a high vis,
and
rather
the
than
little
sequin.
walkie-talkie.
I was thinking about putting some sequins on my high vis.
I think you should.
Yeah.
And in your walkie-talkie, swagging about like you're so important,
Yeah.
telling people what to do.
But hopefully I'll get to do some like singing, maybe some acting. I'd really like to go back into acting. I haven't done any acting for ages. When these guys met me, I was an actor, so
We came to see her in a play.
We
they did a proper play.
You were wearing a bowler hat.
I wore a bowler hat to the theatre to watch my friend be in a play. I was like, well,
like a nifty gent.
I know.
You were my date.
Don't leave the house very much.
That's hilarious.
With this bad
This
boy
is what
out.
people wear, right?
Do I look like a normal functioning person? Yeah.
What are you guys doing next?
What are you doing, Jen? Knocking that prosecco back for one. Jesus.
I know.
Well, she got to drink. She got to drink it early because then
She's got to drive.
She got to drive.
She got to drive.
Sweet barrel wine.
I'll be continuing with Sweet Charity Choir, and I'm starting to expand, which is quite cool and terrifying. My buddy's going to start a couple of choirs in the north of Essex, so that's going to start happening.
Nice.
Going to do a lot of travel as well. Like, one of the dreams is to like take 6 months to a year out and just like switch off from everything and like go and see what the world is like away from England, because I need some perspective, because England is shit right now.
Come back with dreads and a hamster tattoo.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah.
White girl cornrows.
Yeah. Beads.
They're fucking not.
Listen to the noise.
Seriously, not even talking to
And then they'll get caught in the shower rail.
Yeah.
What about you, T?
Yeah, what about you? What are you doing, Timmy?
I'm going to do more music and build some more things.
Yay.
There we go.
Any last
Talk to
covers, or are there any songs that we wish we had covered? Well, there are millions of songs that we wish we'd had the chance to cover, because the list is ever growing and endless. We don't have any plans for doing any new songs before the end, but we do have a few other things that will be coming out that are still up our sleeves. And we really want to focus on the end. We really want to focus on all the things that you guys know and love, and all the things we know and love, and giving those songs the send off they deserve, because Timmy had pointed out a while ago that some of the songs that we've played, we'll have sung them for the last time.
Yeah, and we don't know.
But we didn't know. It
But
was
I
the
made
last
this
time.
point years ago, like in a rehearsal, and when we were doing one, and I was like, you know what, guys, at some point, like, some of these songs will have just sung for the last time, and will we ever know that was ever the last time? And then it bloody happened.
Yeah.
Some of them are just done because they won't be going into the set, because they won't fit for whatever reason, or we've just fallen by the wayside.
But like, even if they don't make it into the final shows, we three are going to sing everything that is on the list, regardless of how terrible they might sound, or how much we've forgotten, or how out of touch it is from who we are as kittens now. Everything that's on that list on the website, we're going to sing through.
Maybe we should do that on a Facebook Live.
Yeah, should we do that on a
do like a
Facebook
sing
Live?
through hours. It'll be
hours.
Like, it's a really long. What's that, like 70 songs or something?
Yeah, and sometimes they're really shit because we can't remember them.
Terrible.
So it's quite
They've
funny.
been sung for like 5 years.
You'll see the pained expression of trying to remember.
But we will be nearer the time. We will be taking some requests as well to make sure that we've got all of your favourite songs into the shows that you're coming to.
Make sure you get them in.
Obviously, we will have the set ones that we're going to do special things with. But we would obviously like to tailor each show to make sure that we get all the ones in that you want us to play. Any songs and medleys you wish you'd ended up releasing?
I would have loved to. The medleys are so difficult to release or do anything
basically,
with,
they're an
like,
enormous amount of admin if we sell them to anyone.
Right, yeah.
Because we have to pay rights to all over the place, and
I wish that I had written the computer game medley. That was something
that would have been fun.
I always wanted to do.
Yeah, there were all kinds of ideas for medleys that never got realised.
Chris is asking, will the last gigs be huge last gigs with orchestra and choirs and bongos? Oh my!
Bongos came after orchestras and choirs. It's like bigger bongo.
Bongo.
That's what we should call
That's
it.
bongo.
That's the most important thing. Perhaps not orchestras, but we definitely will have some special guests. But we're not going to tell you
that's always
everything
there.
about it straight away because we haven't decided everything yet.
Mm.
Because that's not how we roll. Are we going to be our own support and just play for like 3 hours? Yes.
Basically,
Yes.
that's the gist of it, yeah.
Basically, that's about it. Who are the friends in the Lounge Kitten and Friends part? What? I don't understand, Raj. Type it again.
No, who are the friends? Because it says Lounge Kittens and Friends. Who are the friends?
Oh, who are our friends?
I
Oh,
understood.
as we said, we don't really know yet. We do know quite a few of them,
Yeah, we know a few.
but we're hoping to pull a few other people out of the woodwork if we can.
Pull a few mates out of our asses.
Plus, all you
Time
lot
for a
are our
show.
friends, right? Guys?
You won't have to perform if you don't want
Right.
to. It's fine.
You have guys? Yeah?
Everyone stopped.
Okay.
Brilliant. Was that my stomach again?
No, it's outside.
Fart coming from the garden.
A fart.
Damien. Who's in my garden farting? Damien's asking any special merchandise for our farewell tour.
Yeah.
We can neither
there'll be
confirm nor deny. Yeah, of course there will. We've
You
got
can buy some shit.
the fabulous design garden, Matt, who has been responsible for pretty much for so much of the Lounge Kittens branding,
The bulk of it, yeah.
and a lot of our artwork and stuff is busy working on a fairly epic, what do they call it? Commemorative design. Well, I want to put on a plate.
I know. I was just thinking that. I'm like, I wish if only we could do like really naff royal wedding style.
Yeah, that's what we should have.
Andrew and Fergie style.
Yeah.
Maybe we will.
Really
If enough of you tell us you'll buy it, then we'll make something really, really naff for you to take
really
away.
naff. Tea towels.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tea towels, guys.
Hayden
Doilies.
says, were you in any other bands before TLK?
Yeah, but I'm not telling you the name of them.
She won't even show us. She won't even show us what
No.
her old bands. But you were in a ska punk band, weren't you?
And a metal band, yeah.
I've never heard the metal stuff. I've heard the ska stuff. But I never knew what
Well,
you
that was when I was much younger.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
very sweet of you to say. I hadn't really found my voice at that point. So when I listen back to it now, I'm just like, oh, you have nothing to whinge about. Shut up. Stop it.
Then
Just
life
shut up.
happens.
You know how like when this is the thing. Like I'm always really grateful that I personally or whatever, never had any sort of platform that anyone listened to when I was 18 or 19. Because you know how like your opinions can change so much, and I've like done complete 180s on so many of the things I thought I was like absolutely obsessed about 18. I'm like, I know everything and I'm never going to change my mind about this. And I look back now, I'm just like, you dickhead, what the fuck are you talking about? And like and as well like the songwriting, because you've got nothing going on.
Yeah.
Well, probably now like the kids are so woke and they're like really politically aware of what's going on. Whereas I was just like wah about like just really unimportant stupid stuff like
That's
just
what one of the
like a
songs was
boring diary, it's like letting everybody read your diary when you were 18.
Yeah.
Who wants that? I'm
No.
so glad.
Yeah, man.
It's no thanks.
Sure. What about you, Jen?
No thank you.
I was like classical jazz musician before I did all of the like super fun stuff. Yeah, exactly. So all of my bands
And then
were
we
in
stole her.
yes was frequented by the likes of Marla and Sibelius.
I wasn't in
Rocking.
any bands.
Yeah, you were.
I did have a singing pop group when I was in primary school, and we wrote a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Exactly.
Jesus Tavern.
Sorry.
I had a
That's
singing,
the film.
but it's not as funny as being in a singing pop group. When I was in primary school, we wrote the song "It's Cool Fun on the Couch." It's a fucking classic.
I did actually know you've sung me It's Called Fun on the
Yeah,
Couch
man, I
before,
still
and
remember
to
it.
this day.
And there's a fucking
It
video
holds
somewhere
up.
as well, but it's on VHS, so I can't show it to you. Oh no,
I
what a
just don't
shame.
beat
Next
Max.
question.
I just used to make up dances. Did anyone else used to do
Yeah.
that? My favourite one was
No.
It's
And you
Oh
know-
So Quiet by Bjork. Mum wasn't ready for that.
Oh, I feel really bad for our parents that had to just like fucking watch all this bullshit. They're just trying to have a glass of wine with their friends. Like, oh, we've done a dance. You all have to come into the lounge and watch. They'll be like, oh, all right. Like,
Isn't that just the same thing that we're doing now? That you pay. We're doing another show, Mum. You have to come all the way down to Southampton.
like, get on a ferry or a plane, Mum.
It's really far. Be proud of me. Me and my friends, we do big arms.
Wear a t-shirt with my face on it, Mum. so sorry. You know.
When's the reunion? Andy asked. Well, in about 2 years when we're all broke, and we think maybe we can cash in. No plans. No plans. We've still got a good few months to go.
Yeah. And then I
We'll
definitely don't want to
finally-
see these two again for like at
Yeah.
least 5 years.
We'll
So
finally get rid of these two.
I'm gonna send you pictures of myself like every fortnight in the post.
Nick says, will he need to book Monday and Tuesday off to recover after the Southampton after party? Yes, probably
yeah.
wise. We're going to have the rest of the year off, and subsequent years as well, because we won't be in a band anymore, so we don't have very much to do.
Are you feeling better about this, everyone?
Is everyone all right?
Yeah.
Oh, we've answered those ones.
I'm seeing the occasional heart. That's making me feel
Yeah,
better.
I'm liking the hearts.
Are you guys
still
all
there?
right? Are we all right here? Can you do a little heart thing if a smiley face just to let us know you're not all like really miserable? Okay, you two. That's
I think there's
probably a lag.
Yeah.
Oh, what's been the highlight of our careers? Apart from meeting David, obviously. It's, but that happened pretty early on, and it's just all been downhill from that.
Oh, thanks for the little hearts.
Yeah.
That's what you needed. Thank you.
Seriously.
It's a little hug.
I really hope that translates.
My bubbles.
as well.
It doesn't. I don't think it does.
They're
I think
probably not going to be in the same space, are they? They'll just be in the middle.
Just eating the air.
Take them anywhere.
Highlights.
Wasn't there a question we were supposed to be answering?
Highlights of our
Career
careers.
highlights.
So many, honestly. All of the like recognition that we've got from the artists that we've covered when we've made music videos has been really, really cool. Because the last thing you want to do is offend them.
No,
What have you done?
Oh, I don't care.
I blocked. I didn't mean to.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
It's alright. Keep talking. I'll fix it.
Clicking on it repeatedly.
I don't think I could bring him back. Oh, no. But fill the space. Don't just watch my
I'm just watching. I really liked just connecting with people. Like just having hearing stories and having people be like, just let us know that we made you smile or inspired someone in some way. I feel like that's not a thing that many everybody gets to feel. That's been a highlight. Do you know what I really, really love is the fan art that we get.
Yes.
Because
so flattering.
Basically, like, I love to paint and I love drawing, but all I do is fan art of other things that I love.
That's
and
true.
like, it's all I want to do is just that's basically all I want to draw. So any time anyone feels the urge to like draw a sketch or make a thing or do a poster or a bit of like digital art, whatever of us, and send it to us, like, I really, really feel it, because that it blows my mind that people give a shit enough to do a bit of art or a bit of something.
Also, that someone has taken time out of their day and their lives to like dedicate that time to something about.
And it does take time.
Yeah, it does.
It takes ages.
Yeah,
and I mean, fan art comes from. You don't do it really so everyone could be like, oh my god, look how great I am at painting. I just do it because I'm just like, I just really want to draw my favourite shit.
Yeah, definitely all the stories about how about how Lounge Kitten stuff's got people through hard times and made people smile. Like, because that's something that we never expected any of it.
No.
But we never expected any of that stuff to like be a thing, or like people to like but actually to make some sort of difference in people's lives. And that's just everything.
Yeah,
that's better than any massive stage we've ever walked onto.
Yeah,
for sure. I'm really sorry. I accidentally managed to block one of our commenting fans, and it's because my trackpad is broken on my laptop, and it's particularly frustrating because there's a couple that got engaged at our show in April, and they were asking us a question. So if you can still see it, then please send us a message through the Lounge Kids thing, and I'll sort it out separately to this. And I'm really sorry. It wasn't intentional at all. I'm trying really hard to not I just fucked it up, but Rich is asking if is there a number of tickets sold somewhere higher than a fuck ton that makes a U-turn viable. No. There isn't, because we can only sell as many tickets as the venue will hold. and there aren't any more shows. That's it. We are not going to suddenly be like, surprise, we sold those all out, but we had all of these ones in reserve. This is it. And it's not all about the money. It's, you know, it's our personal
It's about absolutely
lives.
hating each other at this point.
This is not. We were supposed to teach them that we don't hate each other, and you're just ruining the whole thing.
I'm ruining the whole thing.
We're about to get away with it.
I'll just
No, it's not. It's never been. I mean, Lounge Kittens was never about money anyway. We
No.
never did it to like get rich, or we never even thought we'd be in the position that hardly any bands that are working are in the position where that's their full-time job and they don't have to do something else on the side to sustain life itself.
The money is terrible for anyone out there.
It's like it's like having a full-time job on top of your full-time job, and not having any time to do anything else. And it's just got to the point where all the other things in our life are just kind of taking over a little bit, and we need to see what happens with those. And so we'd rather go out on our terms,
For real.
and we'd rather go out as friends before we get to the point where we really hate each other.
Like fans each other, the whole caboodle. Yeah,
and with you guys, before you guys all like forget about us, and then we just kind of fizzle out and we're like, oh, that was fun, wasn't it? So no, it's not happening. Any chance of a quick tune? Fucking hell, we haven't sung together for a while. Maybe.
Do you know any songs?
Do you know any songs? Streets of London. Was this a deck as a result of the guys who fucked us up with the pledge? So pledge music, that's what you're asking about, Stephen, isn't it? So you're asking, no, it wasn't. Like we said, it's not all about money. Obviously, the pledge music thing was a massive kick in the balls. We worked super, super hard, as you saw, and on the tour and on making the EP and on that campaign, and then to end it all, not even really being able to finish paying off our debts was just shit.
Yeah.
And it's not fair on us, and it's not fair on you, and it's not fair on us to keep asking you to pay for it. But it's not the whole be all and end all. It's you know, like we said,
it was a great shame.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't, you know, for anyone out there being like, oh, if only pledge hadn't, then none of this would happen. It's not the case. Yeah. Like it's just time. Like the pledge thing was a shitter.
Because if that was the case, we would have just said that to you guys.
Yeah.
And been like, guys, literally, pledge music's fucked us up so much that we don't have any money to continue. And we know you'd have got our backs, and you'd have helped save us. In fact, we did say that to you guys, and you did help us, and you did help us finish paying off the debt.
We're so grateful. Yeah.
And so, so it's a combination of lots of things. Jane is asking, will Grant Sharkey be joining us as a guest? Of course he is. We're gonna have Grant come and play with us. We love Grant.
Didn't make him a bloody cake for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't bespangle his cloak for nothing. Sam says, "Am I your friend?" Yes, of course. You're all our friends, aren't you?
Hope you all are.
Yes, Leo. Yes, Grant's coming. Don't worry. Oh, no, it's like little Grant fan club in here. Everyone loves Grant. Bowling for Soup and Steel Panther in the UK in February. And clear at the end of the month. Yeah.
Hello.
We are aware. Yes, we knew Panther were coming.
Yeah.
But Bowling for Soup. I only found that out today. They went on sale today.
Oh.
But
they better bloody come.
Yeah.
Well, they either better come, or I think we should all have our knees up in the nearest Wetherspoons. We won't let Grant in because he doesn't like Wetherspoons.
I mean, I don't like.
Oh no, I don't like Wetherspoons
I
either.
don't like knees, but I like them up.
But Grant and Garrett can sing both.
Your knees are up right now. They are. Lucky well are.
That's true. We could have a Wetherspoons off.
Exactly.
With Grant singing his anti-Wetherspoons song and
Jarrett
singing his homage, his ode to Wetherspoons.
Motherfucking Wetherspoons.
Yeah. So
lyrics aren't hard.
No.
Could sing along.
Wetherspoons.
I love Jen.
Who's
Great.
that?
Oh, great.
Have a heart.
Classic.
Never ends.
Start as we, end as we started. Did any of you slip up and say a naughty word at one of your child-friendly shows?
It's probably me, if
Of course.
anyone. Yeah.
Did we?
Well, we
did.
we did that classic trick of whenever we do a kid sort of show, we're like, oh, we'll put the pop punk medley in. There's no swears in that apart from the big one, forgetting that there are quite a few in the beginning, and then we're all like, but we've forgotten to have the conversation with each other
What
about
we're
what we're
gonna
gonna do
Are
or
we gonna
say.
cough?
Are we gonna meow?
Yeah.
So we just end up sounding like the first bit of the song is us all just being like, songs. So yeah, we'll do some more kid-friendly shows at the beginning of December. There are still a few tickets left. So if you've got a little one that likes bouncing around to Lounge Kittens, then come to Southampton or London and see us at the Art House Cafe in Southampton or Green Note in London. And they'll be super fun, and we'll try really hard not to teach them the word fuck. Will you meet
know it already?
Will you meet fans after the show like normal, or is there VIP? We haven't got any plans to do VIP meet and greet, but we definitely will come and meet you guys all after the show as much as we possibly can, like we always do, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got to take some hilarious photos.
We do have to take some hilarious photos.
Like, I'm gonna start warming my face up in January.
We do facial yoga.
Get it ready now. If you've got an idea, start thinking now for what.
Well, that's what I might do.
that's
I
a
might
great
start
idea.
practicing my silly faces because I feel like I need to really. I mean, the pressure is on. It's gonna be the last picture and last TLK picture and somebody's phone. It's got to be
a good one.
I can't survive on my usual arsenal. So yeah, will there be tipsy kittens at the end of this Q&A? Maybe.
Not me, sadly.
What?
Kittens.
Because of booze.
This Q&A?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so happy that all our Glastonbury fans are travelling down. That's really exciting. A whole bunch of you.
I'm sure a lot of you are having to travel because we were only doing the 3. So thanks.
Claire wants us to say a quick
Appreciate
hello
it.
to Sydney. She's 9. Hi, Sydney. Sorry, I just said the F word really firmly and strongly. But I can't control what your parents let you watch on the internet. So blame them. But Sydney,
Hey,
you're awesome.
You're great.
Hanging up my cat ears. We don't have cat ears. That's weird. Jen does. She's got cat ears all over the place.
Bloody loads.
Oh, hi Jen. There you go. Adam, you're right. Deaf Institute shows have always been spectacular, and that's why we're that's why we're coming back to Manchester, because it's one of our favourite places.
I like Manchester.
Oh, bye Tom.
Bye, Santa.
Are we keeping TLK? Are we keeping the Lounge Kittens open for reunion slots or guest festival slots in the future? No. At the moment, it's a blanket no.
Sorry.
But we don't think that. We've all said that we don't think this will be the last thing that we do together, whether it's individually, not all 3 of us together or whatever, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And and never say never. We might get bored, but for now, that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
We've got to have a clean. We've got to have a clean break. We have to have a clean break though, otherwise it's just all hanging over us. Because there's a lot of admin involved in running just the band and the social media and the accounts and all that kind of stuff that you don't really think about. And if we say, oh, maybe, then we've got to keep all of that stuff ticking over, and that's a massive job in itself, and that doesn't allow us to have a clean break.
Then it's not a break, is it?
It's not. Then then it's not a rest or a break or
anything
or an end or a stop. It's just just not really doing anything.
Yeah,
which is shit.
That is shit.
That's shit.
That is shit.
So no, we're done. Come February, we're done. Beaming back. I love that the last show is on a leap year on the 29th.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you been starstruck by any other bands you've met?
We were all pretty starstruck when we
can see
met
it.
Baby Metal.
I was thinking Baby
Yeah.
Metal. Yeah.
For 5 seconds, but it was like, oh god.
Top up.
What did I do with my cup?
I don't know. We were all like, you can watch it, can't you? Because you can watch it on the
download video.
On the Sonosphere.
You do this really awkward thing where you're like,
I know.
It's like the Goldblum.
That's you.
Alright, great, thank you.
Do you want a little splash more? And well, and
Steel
you can,
Panther as
yeah, you
well.
can watch us. You can watch us meet like Fred Durst on the
Alice
on the,
Cooper.
Oh,
we
yeah,
just like
Alice was weird. I mean, it's great.
that was so weird. The thing about meeting Alice Cooper was that we were being prepared for meeting Alice Cooper for hours. All afternoon, there was word like, it's going to happen. You're going to meet Alice Cooper.
You'll
in
be
1
meeting
hour.
Alice
And we were
Cooper.
like, okay, shit. So be here in 1 hour. And then we would go to that place and we'd be like, just held in like a corridor. And they'd be like, you will be meeting Alice Cooper in 1 hour. Okay, then. We moved to a different area of the building. Just waiting.
Everyone was watching.
So
us
yeah, that's
waiting.
Alice.
Well,
That's
obviously,
the
he was
other
meeting
thing.
a lot of other people in his dressing room, and a lot of other people who'd been told they were meeting Alice Cooper in 1 hour or other increments of time were also waiting up and queuing. During which time we were just we'd done our show, and hours had gone by, and we were feeling very weird, and we're like, oh, what weird, wacky shit are we gonna do when we see Alice Cooper? And then by the time we got
were
in
so
there,
full of it. Because we wanted him to do an outro for the Poison video, which we just shot. And we were like, yeah, we'll get him to do the Wayne's World thing and it'll be hilarious and he'll think we're great. And like when we got in there, we just turned into three of the most polite girls, British girls you've ever met. We're like, oh, hello, Mr. Cooper, thank you so much.
Disarming.
Yeah.
Honestly. But also weird that like he was at one end of the room and we're having this conversation and then there's like the team at the other end of the room just like
There was like 10 people there.
just watching the interaction.
That's happened every time we meet people, because when you meet people, you're all working. So, you know, the first time we met Steel Panther was at like Team Rock Radio. So all of Team Rock staff are there and all of our press teams are there. And everyone's trying to, you know, we've got to get into interviews and you can snatch a few seconds of chat or a photo and then, you know, someone's got to go off and do a thing and then they come back and then you get a bit more chat. And it was the same, you know, with Alice Cooper, you've got a wall of people.
It's not a natural way to talk to people. And plus you've got other people being like, from over there. You're like, stop looking at me. I'm just trying to, hello. It's weird.
Yeah, it's not like a natural like bumping into somebody in a bar and being like, oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh,
do you know what was a really natural one was the darkness.
Yeah.
When we were on the same table.
Yeah, at the Kerrang Awards.
When they turned up really late and we thought no one was going to sit with us.
Everyone was there, apart from the darkness. Like, oh, well, this is fitting.
We had everyone's tables are completely full, and then it's us. Nobody else.
Like this massive round table that was in the middle of all the other tables, and we've never been to anything like that before. And we're at the Kerrang Awards. We've just done a really awkward red carpet that we weren't expecting, and then we're sat there, and like the tables fill up, and everyone takes their places, and they're like, "Ladies and gentlemen, the awards will start in 2 minutes." And we're like, "No one." There's like 6 empty seats at our table. We're
the most unpopular people.
Everyone hates us. No one thinks we should be here. No one wants to sit with us.
That was also the same time that somebody made us have our photo taken with Lethal Bizzle.
Yes!
Who did not give a fuck. He's like,
I really want to find that photo. Someone was like, lethal, take a picture with the Lounge Kittens. And he was like,
it was so awkward. We were awkward too.
But then what happened was that just as the lights went down and the award ceremony started, the Dinosaur came in and they were on their massive comeback. And they came in and sat down, and I'm now as a young person in my early 20s, so into the darkness that like, and I ended up sat next to Justin Hawkins, and I'm like, how are you listening? And they're like, hey girls, when are you presenting? Brilliant, oh great, and they're so lovely and so friendly, and we all got on so well. And then because they were on their massive comeback, everyone in the room wanted to talk to the darkness.
Yeah.
And so we suddenly became the most popular people in the world because everyone was like, oh hi girls, can you introduce me to Justin?
Yeah, totally.
And the tables turned and it was all great and it was a fabulous night. But yeah. They don't make you starstruck.
No.
They're just nice guys.
Good eggs.
Oh, memories. Oh, stop it. I'm so scared I'm going to accidentally block someone. What is that?
Take. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I blocked someone else. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
We can't hear you.
It's not me. Bring back Grant
Is it blocked
Sharkey.
from commenting or?
Yeah, I think it's just from commenting. I'm so sorry. It's my stupid trackpad. What's your favourite dinosaur? Robbie asks. Well, obviously everybody knows mine. Ladies?
I like the little chompy ones, like the teeny ones. They're called chompies, aren't they? Compies.
Jumposaurus.
The little tiny ones that like chompies. Isn't that what they're called?
I like the little chompy ones.
Isn't that what they're called?
Science!
This is why we're splitting up.
No, can someone at least like tell me what they're called?
The little chompy ones.
Yeah, the really tiny ones that look like they're super cute and then they eat the shit out of you. Like the little
Raptors?
No, they're like tiny raptors.
Hold me closer, tiny raptor.
Have you not seen Jurassic Park 2? The Lost World.
I don't.
Like they're at the beginning. Someone please. Someone please. Someone please.
Little chompy ones.
Yeah, the little chompy ones.
Gallius,
Mimus. What are they called?
Look it up. Gallimimus.
But what's
That
their
sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
Gallimimus. It probably is. I've never read Harry Potter. It's probably a Harry Potter character.
I don't know. I've never read Potter.
Me neither.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, fuck's sake. Stop being a dick.
She's literally just googled tiny
It's
dinosaurs.
It's Compus
Is it? Is it, Jen?
Yeah, look.
What was that word again?
Chompy ones. Compus
Yeah, they can't see that. It's backwards for a start.
I'm right.
Rich Bevan says, now that's what I call Sonic. It was my favourite medley. And not only because I'm in the video of the front row, but I can't read the rest of the comment. But we have a feeling that now that's what I call Sonosphere may make a return for the final shows.
That was our first medley.
Yeah.
Festival medley.
Sorry, I'm not saying
It's not
fuck off
fucking
you.
off you guys. It's when she
it's my
accidentally does
computer.
the thing where it's like, hey, do you want to cancel everything?
Chris says, will you finally be touring with Disappointing Sandwich?
Do you know what? You've rumbled us, Chris. That's actually why we're separating. It's because we really need to focus on Disappointing Sandwich.
And it is no coincidence that Bowling for Soup will be over at the same time as the end of Lounge Kittens, because Jarrett will be joining us for Disappointing Sandwich along with Frank Turner and
Andy Black
from Black Veil Brides,
Yeah.
who's our biggest fan.
Yeah. He loves us.
Go on, sing us a wee tune. I just sang you Hold You Closer. Whatever it
Hold
was.
You Closer, Tiny Dinosaur.
Yeah, you know.
Tiny Raptor.
That was a great burp, Jen. Oh, that was ages ago. I'm
Thanks.
sorry,
Oh
we
my
must be really
God.
behind on the comments.
I
Oh,
have
bloody
burped like
hell.
at least twice. So.
Yes, we've had that.
Sorry for my English, I'm a French guy. I've discovered your Trying to keep your questions short because we can only see a small amount.
That one doesn't say read more though. Maybe it's got tired.
Oh my god. Sorry, Basil.
Oh, the West Holt's backstage girls. Hi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please come and say hello to the sun. So
What? Say hello to the sun. Is that one of your old bands?
That is you know when little babies go to baby sensory.
Yeah.
They have certain songs which go say hello to the sun shining down on me.
Only if you make it death
I
metal.
love the sun.
No.
Yeah, maybe we should do
I think
something
you
with
should
it.
do it.
It's really funny. But I have a feeling that a lot of people come to little shows and be like, oh yeah, I remember this is a tune.
We should
A lot of like 6-year-olds be like, oh, I haven't heard this in
Why
time.
don't we do it for the
Those
kid-friendly
three.
shows?
Yeah, say hello to the sun.
December.
I think we should.
Have we got any individual socials that we can keep up to date? Or
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Where have you been?
Jen, you start. Give them out your data.
I
Don't
have.
give your phone number or address or
Yeah.
anything though.
Just those last 3 digits on the back of your card, if you don't mind.
So I have
Number on the phone.
my own page on Facebook, which is just Jenny Deacon. On Instagram, I am Jen Kitten Deacon. I also have my vlog channel, which is Jen Kitten Thoughts, which is on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. On Facebook and Twitter, it's Jen Kitten Deacon. I'm not going to change that because always be Jen Kitten in it, bruvs.
She was a kitten before we met her.
Exactly, I was. So that won't change. And then Sweet Charity Choir as well.
I am Timmy Gwendolyn on Twitter, Timmy Gwendolyn on Facebook, and Timmy Gwendolyn on Instagram. Easy. Oh, and just Timia on Xbox Live with ones for A's. Ones for I's.
One's for Ace.
That's all she
It's just
wrote.
one's for A's and you pick her out. That's fine.
I'm Zan Lawler on everything, but all variations of the girl with pink hair. And I have my blog, thegirlwithpinkhair.co.uk. But yeah, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and none of them are going anywhere. And we will still provide you with hilarious fodder throughout all of our regular adventures. And sometimes we'll hang out together as well, because that's still something we like to do. Just about. We'll just pause whilst we just read some things. Why are you splitting? Because
Boredom.
these guys,
with the faces, I can't stand to look at them any
these
longer.
guys they don't take enough showers.
That's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true.
I'm like an
So true.
everyday girl, and these two,
Soap dodgers.
Disgusting.
I mean, if they didn't ever have to shower again, I think
Wouldn't.
they'd both be really happy.
Yeah.
And I can't put up with the smell anymore.
It's only fair.
After party in Southampton,
Yeah.
hell yeah, and we're working on it. We're working on it,
Yeah.
but it is
gonna
gonna
be good. It'll be
happen for sure. 24-hour live stream of discography. I think we have to do
I
that.
think we're gonna have to. We'll do a stream of all the tunes.
Oh, I think
I've been watching
I
my
think
Gen Kitten Thoughts.
they're talking to each other.
Thanks.
That's exciting.
I
No,
have.
Stop blocking people. We blocked
I'm
someone
sorry, I
else.
blocked someone
Danny.
else. Sorry, Danny. I didn't mean to.
Sorry, Danny.
Sing along marathon. We always wanted to do that. We always wanted to make kitten karaoke videos with little bouncing cat heads that went along with the words.
Dream.
But it never happened. Maybe when we're like older, we want to make some money and we can like release a load of like back catalogue shit. That'd be fun. It is going to be emotional. Everything's going to be emotional. Yeah, Gen Kitten Thoughts are still going to happen.
Yeah. You can still see my face, should you wish. All 100 of you.
Will there be any video recordings of your final shows? Yeah. We've got the dream team.
That is a really good thing about doing the last thing. Actually, we've been able to cherry pick our 18 to come with us.
So for the last 3 shows, the whole of our extended team kitten, our dream team, is coming on board. So we've got Ollie from Blue Dot Studios, who's coming to do our live sound, and he's recorded all of our EPs and albums. So that'll be awesome, and he's just as bonkers as us.
Yeah.
And we've got. Sorry, did your arms just fall off? Felicity, Sugar, Treacle, Kendall. And we've got like most things, it just descends into Rick Mail after a while. We've got the fabulous Marianne Harris, who has been responsible for. She did count them up. I can't remember how many videos it was that she's done. Something like 17 or something. Like a veritable fuck ton. So she's been making videos for us since Rollin'. She made Rollin'. We've got the fabulous Scott Chalmers, who was responsible for all the beautiful photography in our this year's calendar, and may have also worked on a video for us, which is as yet unreleased.
And also was that Duality.
Oh yeah, and he assisted on Duality as well. So yeah, so we're very happy to have both of those in the mix with us. And you'll be pleased to know the fabulous Ella is coming back to sell your merch.
Oh my god! If you haven't met Ella yet, just wait.
This is really the only reason we're doing this, is so that we can just see her.
Yeah, because we have to pay her to come and be our friend. By friend, we mean
cool
slave.
For us.
But yes, so Marianne and Scott will be on the road with us for all 3 shows, filming as much as they can, mostly because we want to be able to watch it.
Yeah.
And remember it. And when we're there and we're doing it, it's all so busy, and we get to talk to so many of you, and we've also got to worry about singing the right bits at the right time,
Looking really great, being really cool,
being hilarious, making sure we finish on time, not something we're very good at, and all that stuff. And we can't, you lose a lot of the like little moments, and you remember them at points, but like it's super nice just to watch the videos. We all sit and have a little watch of Our
I
videos.
had the behind the scenes
I
shit.
literally did that like 2 days ago. I went back to the beginning and watched all of the first like 5 videos and they're behind the scenes, and I was crying with laughter. Like even from the videos, like they're so funny.
Even though I do say so myself.
Yeah,
It's really
I was
funny.
watching them the other day on Monday actually after we'd made the announcement.
Yeah.
I had a little watch, and I was cracking up at Sean and Paul.
Yeah. And parties
But
are
also
funny.
for the
They are
last tour,
funny.
the murder in our box video. And somebody said it's a message today on commenting on Instagram and was like, tickets on sale, and she put mine are already booked. And I was like, mine are already booked. So this is basically something that I said a bit funny once, like a while ago, and now it was in France we were recording.
We were talking about shoes. I wonder where my shoes are like that. And then, where are your say shoes? Oh, Simon pipes up from the most of the corner. Man in a box. In that
But
voice.
obviously I said it exactly like that.
You did.
Man in a- Not to be funny, just normally.
I think she was half asleep.
Man.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more questions? What one?
Oh, look at you guys all being
Lovely message. Thank you so
friends.
much for reading all this lovely stuff, by the way.
What about singing original songs? Manda, we're breaking up. It's the end. We're not like, by the way, guys, we're breaking up and we're going to come back as the Lounge Kittens Mark II, but we only do original songs and none of the shit you actually like. No, it's not happening.
Sorry.
Oh, Azan and Timmy are going to be bridesmaids. Let's see the ring, Jen. Good job. Good job. You got the right ring there. Woo! Look at it. Woo!
Nice
Sexy.
ring.
Jen hasn't made any decisions about her wedding yet, and we have made it very, very clear that we would like to be involved in it, and it's whatever way she would like us to. Plus, also, Timmy doesn't really like wearing a dress.
I'm not going to wear a dress.
So no.
I just like to be invited to the party at the end.
Because the worst thing about weddings is when people feel like they are owed a part in your wedding, like, or are due some sort of
that sucks.
part in your wedding,
No.
like just because of certain, Jen might not want that.
She might not even want us there. I mean, we have plans to
No,
gate
she
crash
told
it.
us because I made her promise that we were invited to the
party,
evening.
to the evening.
They don't have to sneak in.
For the drinks.
We're not allowed to the actual day,
the
not day,
Yeah.
just the evening.
She's just going to leave the fire exit open for us, just a jar, so we can slide in.
I'll just leave a bowl of cake.
No, she would never do that
Leave
because
her cake down for us.
she would never do that because she knows what happens if she leaves us until the evening when she's busy. We get drunk and we rub our bums on things
Oh
and
my
take pictures
God.
of it and put it on the internet, just like we did at the NEC.
Yeah.
All your wedding gifts rubbed on Zan's ass.
Yeah.
Flying on that whole table.
It's much, much better for them just to be there.
Can you bring
Keep an
back
eye.
T-Rexican wave t-shirts? Ooh, I tell you what. This is something I've been thinking about with the merch, because obviously, like, the merch it's going to stay online until we either run out of merch or I get bored of sending it. But like all of the music and all of the videos and everything are all staying online. Those are all yours. They'll all stay available to buy as well and to stream. So you know that's not going anywhere. That's yours to keep forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's for you.
You're welcome.
And the merch on our website will also stay live for some considerable time because I've still got quite a lot of it in my house. And I'd much rather sell it to you. But I have been thinking about some of the ones that went by the wayside, because we know that a lot of people missed out on t-shirts for the Have Another tour in April, because we ran out several times and we couldn't print them fast enough to get them to you. And I have thought about doing a little poll and seeing
which
if
you want to bring back.
if enough people, it's really expensive for us to print more, like less than 50 t-shirts at a time. So maybe we'll do a little Facebook poll with some of the old designs, and if enough people want them, then we'll do an order and we'll get put pre-orders in.
Everyone
Do it.
If people are up for that. So yeah, good idea. I would buy 10. There you go. I'd buy that plate.
Remember that we're so far behind.
Wow.
Oh, ooh, yes, the lady asking about have seating arrangement for Southampton. Send us a message personally.
Yeah.
We won't do it on here, but yeah. Lucy.
Yeah.
We can talk about all of that stuff off of here. Flags. I would buy a flag. Do you have a flag?
You have a flag.
Do you have a flag?
We love
Bring flags to kids. Why
TLK
not?
teapot. Oh, why did I get back? Yes, there are loads. Have there any songs you've tried and to get right and just couldn't and gave up on?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys answer that.
Tried It Wasn't Me by Shaggy, and it
Yeah.
just did not work at all. I
Didn't
tried
sit.
for ages, it just didn't sit. And it's because there's not very much musically going on, so there's nothing for us to really like do with it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm gutted about, is not
Let's
being
be on
able
the
to
run to the rush of the song.
individually do our own Shaggy impressions, because they'd all be different.
Or Ozma. Yeah, what else didn't work out?
I did a Backstreet Boys, I did Larger Than Life, and that didn't
Oh,
work.
yeah. I did Pink.
Oh,
They didn't
Oh, yeah.
stick.
I wrote
Did we
Flight
try
of the
Spice? We tried Spice Girls as
Spice
well.
Girls didn't work. I tried everything with Wannabe for Spice Girls and it just didn't work. I wrote a Flight of the Conchords arrangement, but that didn't quite sit with the group, as in like what we did.
We had a funny thing about doing other people's
Another
comedy
comedy.
songs. Just felt a bit weird.
I might like just record it and be like, here it is. If anyone is interested, just DM me, hun.
Slide into my DMs.
Whenever anyone says that, I always imagine somebody like literally sliding to a pair of Doc Martens.
Yeah,
with
right?
The laces are really loose on. Like, yeah, I'll slide into these DMs. They're fucking comfy. Oh my god, that's stomping.
Somebody just said, "Oh no, I realised it's the last T-Rexican wave." No, the T-Rexican wave lives on. It started before Lounge Kittens, and it will continue to live on.
In any pub where Zan is.
Yeah,
Everybody, you know how to do
basically.
it.
That's how I wake up in the mornings.
Oh, Jen, bad form.
And
She just said that, and you were like,
I was watching you.
you know that's you, right? Like, whatever you do here happens on there.
will you still laugh at us dancing during DuckTales?
Yes,
Of course.
every time. I think
Snip, 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 snip.
Oh, thanks for saying that we've inspired you, Hassan. That's really nice. Oh, you guys are lovely. And yeah, welcome to the team. Any like new team kitten people? We've had a lot of messages of people being like, "What? I've just discovered you." I mean, where have you been for the last 6 years, frankly?
Fine.
But you're still you're on the team. Oh, Grant. Grant's going to start a TLK tribute band when we're done. So
one-man
we shall all look forward to that.
Can't wait.
Can't wait to see him in his
Send all our costumes
coquetry clothing onesies.
Amazing. Oh, hi, Laura.
Oh, Superfan Sam, back from being away for a long time. You guys are awesome. Oh, you guys are all just having a chat with yourselves.
Need us.
Thank you. Thanks for all your lovely comments. Do you have a favourite band you've supported?
They're all great in different ways. And the same way. If that makes sense.
No, I thought they were all shit.
You couldn't even keep a
I
straight
couldn't.
face.
No, I couldn't.
What do I?
No, I love them all. They're like
They're not comparable,
they were
really.
all-
No, it's like gigs. They
were all such different experiences because Steel Panther was like the first time anything like that had ever happened to us, and it was the first time we played arenas. It was the first time that we'd been on a proper tour.
Yeah.
It was the first time that we'd been in a tour bus or had catering or any of these like
We were not.
Well, we went on their tour bus.
Yes,
We
that
did.
is
We
We
got to
bit-
sit. We were allowed to sit in their tour bus.
proper
Do you
tour bus,
remember
and I had to
when?
go back
Do you
to
remember when
our-
they came to visit ours?
Yeah. They can hardly fit down the corridor.
You can't fit down the corridor. The corridor was so narrow, you have to go through it sideways.
And-
So,
Lexi was like,
And
they
then
were like, "Yep,
and
this
then
isn't very
Sticks-
good."
because Sticks is so wide,
so
and
wide.
he couldn't get in, and then he got on. They were like, yeah, we'll party on your bus tonight, and they got on, and they were like, no, we're going back to our bus.
They stayed on there for a total of 15 seconds before they were just like, "Laters."
But then Jarrett's tour was just super special because the shows were just so great, and
And
then
he let us on the bus.
yeah, and we got to ride on the bus then.
Proper bus.
And
You know, I'm really looking forward to supporting Electric Six.
we're still
Yeah.
so
I
we
can't wait for
that's
that.
something we should say, because although we've announced these final shows and they've gone on sale, we are still doing all of the other shows that we've got booked in. So we're playing at some lovely fans' wedding next week. Very exciting. And then we're doing supporting Electric Six on the 30th of November at Shepherd's Bush Empire in London, which is
Good venue.
another tick off the bucket list of venues. And then the next day we're doing our kid-friendly shows at Green Note, and then on the week after that, on Saturday the 7th, we're back in Southampton at the fabulous Art House doing
Love the
some
Art
more
House.
kid-friendly shows. So yeah, we've still got other things. So come and see us with Electric Six, because we're supporting that one. So that means we get to have fun afterwards.
We're off stage early, and then we can have an ease up. So we'll be there. Plus, I haven't seen Electric Six since they were like.
I don't think I've ever seen them live.
Oh,
No, I
I saw them
haven't.
when I was 18 years old at the Concord 2 in Brighton, and they were absolutely brilliant. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, you guys are all sweet. What's your favourite song you've ever covered?
Oh,
Jake. Oh my god.
What's your favourite song? What's your favourite song we've ever covered? Oh, but this is riveting.
I just like the memories.
Riveting TV.
I just like the medleys. I love doing medleys. Short attention span, hard and fast.
Why does that comment keep coming up?
What?
No, just...
Inside voice sound.
Sorry.
Like, I have a favourite from each of the discs that we've done.
The discs.
Yeah, because they're not but
The
yeah.
records.
Yeah, that's
The
the one.
records.
That's the one.
Okay, yeah.
Vague records. I really like doing duality.
Yeah.
I think Sad But True is just so funny. I love that. Yours and Bodies. George and I were listening to the album a couple of days ago, and Bodies is just so amazing. I love it. It's one of your best ones that you've done. It's so
Thanks,
good. It's so good. And I really like the Linkin Park one that we've done. That's really fun to play.
I
It's
love that one
really
too.
satisfying to play and to sing, and especially in Bodies as well. There's so much about that composition that I love, like all of the stuff that we're doing. And like in the second verse, I think you go, push me. It's the me again. It's the me. Go and listen to Bodies and listen to Dan sing me. And it's amazing.
That's it. That's the best thing we've done. It's me singing the word me.
It's
couple
so
of years
good
ago.
though. Like, you'll notice it now. And Ollie taking that little bit of sort of like his own initiative, his own like engineering initiative, and putting the by feel.
But my favourite thing about Bodies is that we can't sing anymore because we don't know it. Like it's like the only song of ours that's it's gone out of all three of our heads. Like
I don't know which bit is me.
None-
Listening back to it now, I'm like,
None of us can sing it all
No,
the way
I
through, whereas all
don't know.
the other ones
And-
we've been able to patch through them even.
And there's so many layers in that recording as well. I
yes,
think that's-
everyone's got at least two bits
Yeah,
that they're doing,
it's wicked.
and I don't know which bits are my bits anymore.
Sam has asked, what are the
Don't know which
animals
bits
on your
are my bits.
T-shirt? And I don't know whether she's talking about the skulls on your shirt or whether she's talking about the Familiars T-shirt that we
Are
released.
you talking about?
I think it might be the Familiars T-shirt that we've just released on merch, which is a T-shirt design that's been in the works for quite a long time, but we've not been able to afford to make it. So yeah, the Familiars coming to live with us.
Yeah, I know. We get our familiars.
The Familiars were Have you got? Oh, did you already get him? Did you not bring the turtle? Did you not get ours?
No.
Rude.
Whilst she's not here. So you say what the familiars are,
Okay.
and then I'll do my thing.
So the familiars, are the animals on the t-shirt, are our little mascots that we found at Ollie's old house, where we recorded part of Sequins and Sea-Bombs, and we were in the studio for something. I can't remember what song it was that we were recording.
Was it Africa?
We were having no. It was it was that flat before that.
We did
Saboteur.
Yeah, we did Sad But True, but we
And
also did
Rammstein.
and the Pop Punk medley.
Yeah.
And there was this there was a wooden turtle, a really crap big wooden turtle
So shit.
on the windowsill next to where the mic booth was. So we're there with like this big shield, and like everyone's in the room, and like we're taking turns to record our vocals. And I was having a tough time, and I held the little flappy paw of this turtle, and was like, "We can do this, turtle."
Barely recognisable as a turtle. Not only is it just like
It's like a coconut shell.
it's like a couple of
It's
coconut
ridiculous.
shells a bit stuck on it and googly eyes. Like it's not even like it's got a proper. It's not beautifully carved thing, and its mouth is just like someone stabbed it twice with a knife. Like
Yeah.
It's a souvenir from the 90s.
and googly eyes
And-
on side. It's horrendous.
Yeah, so I adopted this as my little like paw holding like mascot in the thing, and then Timia found a small frog,
A little squeaky frog.
that became Francois, and Jen found a small owl that became Penelope.
Hot lip balm actually.
And
Take
it's
its
a
head off
lip balm.
to reveal it.
because I have a pink Penelope.
Do you now?
Yeah,
It's very
and
personal, Sam.
we,
Don't you want to tell people that?
that's what she's called. And so we adopted these, and we did a few Facebook announcements with them and things like that, where we talked to you guys as the familiars, but they feature in quite a lot of our like behind the scenes recording.
It's an in-jokes
videos.
thing, really,
It's
isn't
like
it?
a
Like
joke.
people that have been following us that whole time
Yeah.
are just like, oh, hello, say hello to my little
So
friend.
this
Oh,
is
I'm the
because-
turtle.
That's the name, and Penelope is frantic.
Yeah.
So the cross fingers. So when we were recording Sequins and Sea-Bombs, I was in talks with our graphic designer, saying, "Can you sneak pictures of the familiars?" Because he was gonna make like our own personal merch as a present for us, and he never got around to doing it. So those pictures that he has of the familiars are from the secret project.
But there's a picture of the familiars in the Sequins and Sea-Bombs album cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who pays attention? Not
Me,
this
baby.
guy.
Yeah, there's a picture. They're on one of the covers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know
And
any of
we are
this.
holding them in like several.
Oblivious.
Yeah.
we did hold them.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Why has it gone back to down? That message keeps coming up. People are asking how kid friendly. Yes, you can bring your 18 months old to the
There'll
kid
be lots
friendly
of, there'll be
shows.
lots of little pookies there.
If they're babies that can sit on laps, then you don't need to buy a ticket. And we'll try not to swear. Somebody said new outfits for final shows.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of
Will you have new outfits?
Will you have new
Cheeky
outfits?
bastard.
Oh.
I'm actually bored of seeing you in the same old shit.
Yeah, well, design us some more stuff. And then...
My guns won't go anywhere.
What's going to happen to Penelope, Francois, and the turtle now? Well, we have the excellent news just this very week. Ollie messaged us and said, guys, I come, visiting with a girlfriend, and there's not very much space, and I think that's how Ollie talks.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm going to have to, it's time to let the familiars go. Like he was just going to turn them loose.
He
In
was
the
going to
street.
throw them into the sea.
Hack them off, the turtle with his little stick with his knotted handkerchief on the end. Just So, apparently, Timmy already has Francois,
I do. I picked him up.
but didn't pick up the turtle
You
or
should go pick up
Penelope.
yourself from Ollie. Go and see Ollie.
But with all my free time.
Well, I didn't have that much space in my bag to bring back a whole fucking turtle, and I thought it's weird if I just bring back Penelope and not the turtle.
Well, that would have been really harsh, yeah. That would have been really harsh.
Thank you.
Oh, yay, Judy's coming to Southampton. Yay, hi, Judy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you guys.
Joint custody
Uh,
over the millions?
of
Nah,
Jen.
About Jen.
Who gets joint custody of Jen? Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for sticking with us whilst we try and scroll through and get to as
We're
many
so
questions
behind
as
all
we
of the
can.
questions.
There's no scroll bar, so we don't know how far
No.
along we are. God, that was a long time ago. Worst dressing room in the UK.
The O2. Hands down. That tiny room. I mean, there's a couple of like honourable
No, yeah,
mentions.
the O2 can suck it.
You
Like,
think?
It's only
right?
because it's not the worst room if you directly
Like, it's a
compared
room.
it to the other things.
It's not
But
like
it's-
unclean.
It's not like
For
having.
the O2,
Exactly.
it was appalling.
You know,
Like, you'd want
They've got a lot of room.
Yeah.
a lot of
We could
money.
And
For us personally.
and we could have had a chair each. You know, just
or a
saying.
mirror.
Like, could have had a chair each.
Or a window.
But no.
No windows.
Not in the O2.
No chairs.
Nothing.
Not allowed a
No
chair
nice
each.
lights, like just an overhead light.
It was a cupboard.
It was a cupboard.
But it's, I mean,
It's a
yeah,
cupboard.
there's been a lot of like portaloos or I like
Or no dressing rooms
my
at all.
particular favourite is the gazebo with the massive windows, which we get frequently. Like, oh, you can get changed in here, like with this massive plastic window.
And there's
Yeah.
the crowd on the other
Oh,
side.
brilliant, thanks.
Remember there was one where there were like dusty mannequins and lots of tables stacked on each other, and we were downstairs in the basement.
Yeah, that was the one with the Queen.
That was the
it?
SAS band
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Sturminster Newton.
Newton,
But that was a big room and we had a table and chair each.
We
did,
so
exactly. So that's
why
why
we didn't mind.
They found a
We were
space for us.
fine.
That was the nice thing.
Don't
Yeah.
mind if it's a storage
Yeah.
cupboard.
Private space. We
Fine.
had loads
I
of
think
room.
my best one is still when we played that pub room in Crawley, and the lovely man who ran the pub let us change in his flat, and you got changed in his wardrobe. Yeah. And there's a picture of you like in his wardrobe. It was basically his bedroom.
Yeah.
Which was a bit weird but very generous of him.
Because there's nowhere else.
Yeah, and you got changed in his wardrobe.
That was one of our like first gigs as well, so it was a strange dressing room setup.
And there was
to begin with.
that other pub in Bridgewater where we went upstairs and it was just like an empty room and
Oh, and the big
really
windows, like floor to ceiling
yeah.
windows.
floor to ceiling windows that looked out over a street and no curtains or anything. So we had to open the door and then take turns in hiding behind the door while we squizzled ourselves into the awkward outfits that we were wearing.
There was a venue in Scotland that was
Oh my god.
yeah, the sequin store.
Yeah, brutal. After that, that venue was so cold that the tour afterwards, I brought a heater with us.
Yeah, so we now tour
travel
with
with a
the
little
travel
blowy
heater,
heater.
and the girls have their dressing gowns
and slippers.
backstage and
We
slippers.
don't know how cold those dressing rooms.
I
can be
don't
backstage.
tour with the dressing
Absolutely.
gown because I think dressing gowns are weird and
It was hot.
and I'm always hot, so yeah.
I don't know.
It's fine. Dave is asking, before you made the announcement, did you consider Patreon? Yes, we did. We've actually had a Patreon page for quite a long time. But the thing with Patreon is that it's an absolutely fabulous resource. And if you are a fan of Patreon or supporting the arts, please go and sign up and support Grant Sharkey, who does have a Patreon page and does. But the thing with the Patreon page is that you need to produce a lot of content on a regular basis in order to, satisfy the people and to hold up your end of the bargain.
Yeah.
And what we have found, certainly over the last, we've definitely discussed it quite a few times over the last 18
there were
months.
times when we had like other things we had to do where we were trying to pull together enough content. We were trying to put out a video every month, for example, and even trying to just get together. To do the thing. If you're one person,
and that's one of the problems. It's one of the reasons. It's getting harder and harder to get us all in the same place at the same time. And we don't live close to each other, which may shock some of you who all think we live in the same house. We don't. Timmy actually lives in France, and Jen and I are an hour and a half's drive from each other, and so it's just kind of impossible with the three of us to build a quality content, which is the thing that we didn't.
Feel like you're ripping people off.
Yeah.
We
we wanted to make sure that if we were going to do that kind of thing, we would provide proper quality content, and we just couldn't guarantee it, and that's why we've never got our Patreon page off the ground. But we know that a lot of our lovely friends and contemporaries have Patreon pages, and if you haven't heard of Patreon, give it a Google and go and support some people, because you can do it from as little as $1 a month. And you get access to loads of other things. And Grant's Patreon page is funding all his fabulous work. And Grant is here actually. He's watching.
We've seen him.
Give us some love.
He said, "Are we planning to
Love.
record Foxtrot at any point? And do we need a choreographer for the dance for the video?"
Are you saying that our moves aren't good enough?
No, but he does have such excellent moves.
Graphic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, someone says, "Hope you break out every sequin for the last show." Well, I think that there should be there should definitely be points for other people. I think if we can have as many sequins in the audience as possible, that would be
We should tell
great.
what people could come dressed up in there.
We love it when people dress up
Yeah.
for the shows.
Dress up.
Love
for the
it.
shows.
Colourful hair, 100 million kitten points. You want to come in your 80s hair metal steel panther gear, come and do that. That's fucking cool. That's really fun too. Like if you wanna get that outfit out. You know the outfit that you have in your wardrobe that you bought and you're never quite brave enough to wear it and you always think, oh, maybe it's not the day.
That's
It's not the day. Wear that.
That's the day.
That's the one.
Wear that. Like just ballsy because we're gonna wear something bonkers. So you
I
know.
have to say that Judy's just been like close personal friend of Grumpy Skeletor. Grumpy Skeletor's the only reason I'm still on Twitter. I wanted to give up the shit window so many times, and then Grumpy Skeletor pulled me back in like heroin, and I can't leave. I bloody love Grumpy Skeletor. Best thing on the internet.
Are we going to do any more non-performance bits and pieces like Sing Like a Kitten? Maybe. Never, not at the moment. But you can always go and join Jen's choirs and sing with Jen. You don't have to. Yeah, you can go for a little sing along with Jen. But yeah, maybe. Let's see how it goes. Oh my god. We've had lots of people say if I win the Euro Millions, we get back together. Lots of people have been commenting that. And if that does happen, we'll talk. But no, not at the moment.
Can't do that. All right.
Thank you for the meow, Maurice.
Hi, Alexis.
We love Ella. Oh, look at all the Ella love. Look at all the Ella love. That's so fun. Yay. We're gonna Ella and Grant reunion.
I know, that's why witness.
Are you doing a tour blog for the final shows? Absolutely. We'll be filming the final shows. We're very excited. So excited to read how many of you've got tickets. That's so cool. If you do want tickets for the final shows, just to let you know, Southampton is going to sell out quickly. Like it's obviously everyone wants to come to the last one. And that's very exciting. We're so happy to see so many of you that are traveling. That's amazing. Super great that you guys are traveling and you're going to be there for the party. So if you do want tickets for that, please, you're going to have to get them quick. Union Chapel and Band on the Wall Manchester are going to be absolutely special shows as well. We're going to pull out.
I think all three are going to be really different shows.
Yeah,
that's why I really like. I'm really looking forward to all three.
Yeah.
I've always loved playing Manchester, and then I think Union Chapel. We've never played a venue quite like that before. It's going to be like something really special, and then Southampton will be like the last one. It's like it'll be really huge. Then I don't feel weird about doing three back to back because I just feel like they're going to all have such a different flavour.
Union Chapel.
I'm so excited to do these shows. I'm really pumped.
Pancras Old Church on crack.
Yeah, for real.
And it's going to be so beautiful.
Yeah.
Gary asked, when touring on a budget, where did you crash?
The iBudge.
The Ibis budget.
Ibis Budget's our friend. They do those triple rooms where one of us gets to sleep above the other two.
Yeah, when you get to do the vomit run after. Do you remember that when I was on the last tour we did? I think I was sharing a room with Grant that evening. And then all the way we followed a trail of vomit.
I thought you were sick. I was like,
No, I wasn't sick. We'd got back to the thing and we followed a trail of vomit from the lift, all the way up, and it was insane. It went all the way along the corridor.
That was Manchester, wasn't it?
Right up outside. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was Manchester because I wasn't with you guys because I stayed at John and
We did video the vomit so everyone else can enjoy it on the band group chat.
Because when we started Lounge Kittens, we were all we weren't all at 17 when we started Lounge Kittens. So we did do some crashing on people, people's houses and on people's floors and things. But we've done a lot of crashing at each other's parents' houses or grand's houses. A lot of that.
Shout out to Elaine anywhere we've been. Every time we've been in
Elaine
Scotland.
Glasgow. Shout out to Elaine,
Thank
our number
you.
one digs. So we have done a bit of crashing with friends, but we haven't really done the sort of like, you know, classic, you know, eight lads in a room kind of thing. But yeah, we have been good friends with the Ibis budgets and other cheap hotel chains.
Cheap ass hotels, places with bunks.
Yeah,
That's
that was
basically
really
it.
fun
It's like
on
anywhere that's
the
got a
last
bunk.
tour when we had that room in Newcastle when we were all in the same room with Grant and Ella. We had that like
bunks.
toilet pod thing that really smelled really bad.
It was very sulphurous.
There was like there were all of us in the room, and it was just so.
That's when someone
Someone whose name we will not name.
You have to go and watch that. If you go to Jim Kinthorpe and look at the Newcastle day. It's like a door.
So in case you didn't know, we find farts and burps hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, it's lucked out turning the camera on. Oh. Sequins, glory, a portable glory hole on stage. Jonathan
Shepherd, you filthy. But
You're
you're
too busy
gonna.
sitting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reenact that video. No. That was a long day.
Wow. Oh,
Glory day.
Yeah.
I swear that we started doing a behind the scenes and then just decided against it.
Oh, because it just got such a fucking long day.
I had
Maybe
to
it wasn't.
build- I had
Maybe
to
it wasn't
build the set
funny.
before you guys had even turned up.
I remember
Yeah,
you.
all down to
I remember
with your brother.
you phoning me when I was in the supermarket buying pregnancy tests for the end of that shoot,
Yeah.
and you were like, "I don't think I could do this," and you were in tears, and you were like, "I can't do
Fucking
this,"
shattered.
and I was like, "But we're all coming at like 6 o'clock in the morning to shoot this video," and you were like, "I can't do this. There's not enough wood in the world." Like, and you were like, "Oh," and I was like, "Okay." And then my brother, who was helping Timmy build the set, just sent me a message going, "It's okay. I've got this." And then I was in the supermarket, and you guys just sent me a picture of the toilet cubicles up, and I sat on the floor and wept in front of me because we were so stressed. Because I don't know how many people would know. So with our videos and things, we basically do it all ourselves. Timia and my brother and our lovely friends, Kerry and Harry, whose house we were using to film in, built the toilet cubicles from nothing.
Can I just explain what the toilet cubicles are in that video? So it is 3 sides of like ply that we just got from like Southampton Recycled Wood Centre, I think, just like recycled crap. Then a couple of like other little bits. The back wall is a long stretch of white cotton that I did a brick pattern on in masking tape, and then got like brown and yellow spray paint, which I lightly sprayed on it to look like poo and wee splatter stains, and then ripped the masking tape off. So it looks like that's the brick kind of tiled look at the back. It's just one continuous piece of cotton.
Yeah.
And then then we got like various different spray paints and stuff, and like graffiti. We coloured the thing in purple, and then did the graffiti. Had to like get a little, cut holes out in everything, actual holes, and do around them. And then we only had 2 toilets. You somehow had 2 toilets.
My dad
had two toilets.
He's got 3 now.
We needed 3, but what we didn't have, if you look very carefully in the video, you'll see there are actually 2 toilets, and one is a white stool with a ripped piece of white cotton around it, and then just like a piece of black rubber stuck on the top of it. Doesn't even nearly resemble
Bet you never
a toilet seat.
Now
you'll be like, oh yeah, that is definitely just like a shit stool with like a tea towel over it. It's not at all a toilet. That was, and it was cold when we were doing that video as well. It was like,
and there was so
much pain
because we play all the characters in the video, so there were so many boring bits where somebody's having to change makeup, and so we were trying to intersperse. So somebody would be filming their like individual bit whilst everyone else was changing, and then putting on a whole new face, and by the end of the day your face is raw because you've been taking your makeup off and putting it back on again, and then that last thing that we filmed was us in our Steel Panther outfits, wearing like massive
that
heels.
Was the only time that we were together.
Big hair.
So it was
it's no fun to do but when you're by yourself, you not miss the other 2, because it's like the whole fun bit is when you've got everyone like geeing you on or being like, oh, that bit was really good, or like, oh,
Yeah.
try and do
Yeah.
that a little bit better. You've got everyone's input. But then when everyone else is just in a different room getting ready for the next bit, it's just you in a freezing cold
Yeah.
garage, like,
No idea
oh, this
whether
worked.
you-
Yeah, being like, am I funny?
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I funny? Does everyone just think I'm a twat? I probably just look rubbish. And yeah, it's like it was a super, super hard day. And then the final bit, I just remember crying when you pulled my wig off.
Oh yeah.
Because I had that big pink
Was it taped
curly
on? We
wig.
tape it on?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we put it on proper drag queen style. It was taped on with a little wig thing over underneath it. And it was so glued to my head, and I was so tired. And we'd been up, you've been up since like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
We've been shooting all day, and it was about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night when we finished. And just Timmy, I couldn't do it myself. Like, it was like a kid with a
I've
plaster.
forgotten about that,
And
actually.
Timmy had pulled my wig off, and I just burst into tears. So,
Labours of love.
yeah, labours of love.
That
They're
wig
all.
is excellent though.
I still wear the wig. Obviously, it's come out several times. It came out
Super
to a share night just a few weeks
I'm
ago.
not surprised.
I didn't get a wig and I felt really bummed about
You've
it.
got a wig now,
You've
though.
got great hair.
I
You've
do.
got
I
a
do
good,
have
really
a
good wig.
from the Gold Dust.
From the Gold Dust shoot. UV wig.
Yeah.
No, we can't do a CD of songs not yet released, like the pop up medley and the cartoon medley, because as I explained earlier, they're real pains in the arses in terms of rights, which is why we chose to give those both away free, because then we don't have to pay for the publishing rights for them.
Yes.
So that's why you got them for free. But we'll stick them up on SoundCloud and stuff, so you can still listen to them. Because yeah, you can have them. It's fine. It keeps scrolling back, and it's really annoying. What was the best gig ever? I think we already answered that one.
Yeah.
We don't have a best. We don't pick favourites. Maybe these next ones will be the best gigs ever.
Will you keep all your fabulous outfits?
Not all of
burn mine
them.
ceremoniously, I think.
I sold a load last year.
Sold a few.
I sold a few of them that we'll never wear again, and that I would never
Does
wear.
anybody want any of
Yeah,
them?
I've got some.
Seriously,
going.
if there's any that you really want,
Drop us
Just
a
let us
a
know.
message, let us know. You can probably just have them, or like whatever. I don't, It's a lot of hanging space.
I'm gonna keep quite a lot of. I'm gonna keep quite a
Keep
lot
a
of them.
select few, but
Because some of the ones that we've designed ourselves and that we've had specially made for us.
Yeah. Oh,
Like I'd
absolutely.
never part with the green dress
the
that
Panther ones,
Panther
no,
dress
no.
that your mum made.
No.
Do you know that Timmy's mum made our dresses for the Steel Panther tour?
The
Timmy
neon
and
green
Timmy's mum, the
tiger
neon
ones.
green things. So yeah, there's some of them like I wouldn't part with my little halo even though it doesn't fit anymore.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't either.
And some of my coquetry outfits.
Yeah.
Oh no, Ketcher I just still
No.
wear raving.
Yeah,
Like that is
Some of them are wearable.
continued use.
Yeah.
Coquetry never
Some
goes
of
off.
the earlier kitten things that just don't fit.
I don't understand that question. I love the way people are asking Grant about the Brexit song.
It's fine, you just hijacked our Facebook Live.
Yeah,
You're welcome
we
to
are
it.
taking
fuck's
a
sake,
while.
Grant.
You're welcome to it.
Yeah, feel free to cosplay. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Please
Come
do.
dressed as us. And look
Please
better
do.
than we do, because
Yeah.
that's better. Oh, Raj, I'm staying at the Ibis Budget in Manchester. Brilliant. It's a good one. Which one, actually? There's quite a few in Manchester.
Oh my gosh.
So, trying to see if I can find any more questions.
Still scrolling.
Still scrolling. Everyone
Scrolling,
likes fast. Oh, it's getting more
scrolling.
relevant though. It's like we're getting.
Nearing there.
Who and we.
Well done, Ben. Classic Ben. Brilliant. We wanted to. We talked about it last year. And
It's far and expensive.
it's
to get out there.
expensive. And Marianne.
Yeah.
That video took 14 hours to film.
It is.
Ladylike laughing, Sam. Oh, I'm glad you're watching more. She made me cry earlier.
Me too.
Or
I
weeping.
know.
I had a little weep on the train on Monday morning on the way back.
Timmy, what's the lowest note you can sing? Scrolling. Well, look,
You hit a
I thought we
B.
got to the bottom then. Yes, we did.
Sorry for.
Sorry, it's okay, Ben. Don't worry, we forgive you because we love you. What's the lowest note you can sing?
You hit a B in you hit a B.
Don't hit B's. We need
in
them.
the Bob Get Down in Jump About.
Bob, get on.
I just sang it. Oh yeah, well technically
It's better when I've got a sore
flat.
throat. It's lower.
Yeah. Like
I don't know.
seriously low.
I'll work it out and let you know.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, blocked Sally. Sorry,
Oh,
Sally. Sorry,
sake,
my big fat fingers. Favourite after show food. Gary.
Oh.
Gary's got some good questions actually.
Yeah.
Gary's spun out a few
Thanks,
good
Gary.
questions.
The brown
Brown
note. The note. Blue note.
We're always limited with after show food. Oh, my brother.
Sticks.
The glory hole set was solid as fuck.
Fucking was
Yeah,
sticky.
Sticks, you fucking nailed that
Especially
shit.
giving up this on sticky. Thank
Yeah.
Like we're always limited with after show food as to what we can actually get our hands on. I mean,
Mm.
pizza's always a really good one, but two of us tend to avoid gluten as best we can. But sometimes you're just like, fuck it, we've got to eat. But yeah, basically anything that's still hot
Yeah.
is really
Hot food.
appreciated because quite
Hot
often
savoury- hot
what
savoury
happens
food.
is the food gets delivered whilst we're on stage, or short. The worst one is when it arrives just before we're going on stage and we don't have time to eat it because we don't like to eat immediately before we
You
sing.
know, with a full stomach, get out there and it's like trying to sing through an oven glove. It just sounds awful.
And so
And you get stitched as well.
yeah, so you can't eat. So if the food arrives at the wrong time, then we can't eat it, and then we have to do the whole gig knowing that there's like this food sat in the dressing room just getting cold, and then you're just like, so yeah, basically anything that's hot is good. Also Ben points out Greg's doesn't really do after show food. That's an on the road
That's
food.
on the road vegan sausage
It's
roll.
a good breakfast. It's a breakfast food.
Vegan sausage roll covered in ketchup.
Best present received at a show. We've had so many over the
People
years.
have brought us amazing stuff.
Do you know what I really loved? I really loved it when Tamara,
I knew you were going to say Tamara. I was thinking of Tamara as well.
Tamara is one of our fans from Europe who comes over. She's coming to all 3 shows.
Shut up!
She's doing the Holy Trinity.
Tamara.
And she's been on board with us since the Steel Panther tour.
She comes over from the Netherlands.
She comes over from the Netherlands and she's come over so many times. And she brought us a copy of her thesis
Her PhD
from her
thesis,
PhD when she became Dr. Tamara. And that's one of my most treasured things, because to just be
We got a little thank you in the back. That's the point as well. Like we got a shout out
because
in the back of
we
PhD.
kept her sane, and gave her something fun to look forward to for her breaks when she was writing it, and that's one of the most special things. But people have made us so many cool
Pirate
things.
Cats.
Oh my god, yeah, Pirate
Oh my
Cats
god, yeah,
comics.
Owen.
And
If you haven't,
the Pirate Cats based on us.
if you haven't followed the Pirate Cats, if you haven't followed the Pirate Cats on like Twitter and stuff, that's our lovely fan Owen who's making the Pirate Cats comic, which is it's several issues now, and he's crowdfunding that, and it's really brilliant. We've had fans make us flags, bring us all kinds of foods and treats and toys. One of our fans wrote a book. So there's just like and the fan art.
People bring us the art though.
I love the fan art. Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. Is Timmy a vegan?
I'm a shit vegan. I'm a staunch vegetarian and a shit vegan. I'm a vegan at home, but then when we're out on tour, like you say, it's really, really difficult to find anything
so
that's
hard,
like
you can vegetarians generally okay on the road, but not so easy.
I'll probably be a much better vegan now that I don't have to.
Well, you're in control.
Now, while I'm at home. Yeah.
Best after show party to date, and who will be the most hungover on Sunday after Southampton?
Timia will be the most hungover.
I get the worst hangovers.
She gets the worst hangovers.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Zan can handle her booze.
Surprisingly.
I will be the piss the quickest.
I'll give you a run for your money.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like sometimes one beer and I'm gone. I should not have drunk that much. I'm fine, by the way. I'm fine to drive. But all right.
Absolutely.
There you go.
I
If
get
you're at the
better.
after show party, just monitor.
The problem is if I have to. So you've got me. The problem is if I have to drink anything other than silver tequila, I get a horrendous hangover. If there is enough, fuck off, you prick.
I wish I had a fart at that moment of silence.
Such a knob.
Well, make sure we have some silver tequila on the
There's
line.
enough silver tequila, I'll be fine. But the problem is when it's bubbles or
Oh,
seconds.
okay.
That's me. Hi.
Favorite costume, or have you ever had a costume disaster on stage? I think one of my favorite outfits, obviously the green Steel Panther outfits were like one of my favorite outfits. I really loved.
Both of us got little fingers crossed. Like,
that means I want to say something, but I need to
don't want to
remember
forget
it.
what the thing
Yeah.
is.
I really love the massive baby dressed as the Crystal Dome outfit from Coquetry.
It's not a disaster
which is-
though. It's
No, it's not. No, it's not a disaster.
Favourite.
But that's my favorite.
Oh,
It's one
it's
of
your
my
favourite costume.
favourites. It's like a little like shorts romper suit. That basically the geometric pattern makes me look like I'm dressed as a Crystal Dome, but if I was a massive baby, which makes me really really happy. I don't think I've had any costume disasters.
it's not so much a costume disaster, but it was when you had your wobble on
Oh
status,
yeah,
like,
when I
status quo and you fell over
yeah.
and you were going to do the supermodel like
Well, I was
you almost
yeah.
went over and then you managed to save it at the end.
But that wasn't because of my costume. That was because of our
Kevin's squishy floor.
Yeah.
Plus heels.
And I forgot about it because I was a bit nervous walking onto the stage at the O2, funnily enough.
Why?
So the Steel Panther dresses that we had made, I don't normally move my feet other than to use a pedal. And one time I kicked my heel up and it got caught in the dress during rammers or something. And so I was like, during it. I had to like stop for a second, but that was it.
We've all had a fair few costume disasters over the years where we've been like, oh, we'll wear that costume. We haven't worn that for a while, but we don't fit in it anymore.
There was
So
one
many
dress.
times.
So many,
Like,
I can't do
rode
them up
my
anymore.
tights down to like halfway down my butt during playing.
Do you know what is a costume disaster? It's just all of the sequins and you just become attached to yourself and each other, and it's like you're wearing this great sequin jacket and you put your arm up and you just lifted half your jacket up and it looks like you're a puppeteer, like puppeteering your own clothes. It's weird. It's not cool.
Do you remember the state of my tights at the end of the Steel Panther tour when we hadn't done laundry for so long? And they stank and their feet were black. But there's so many holes in them, they were barely functioning as tights.
So gross.
We never had chance to buy any new
That whole
ones.
tour, we did no laundry.
We did one in Austria.
In Austria.
Yeah.
5 weeks, one load of laundry.
Disgusting. So gross. So gross. Your tights were basically black. at
These
that
guys
point.
didn't mind because they don't shower.
The Febreze came in handy.
So much Febreze.
Tattoos of your autographs.
Yeah, if anyone has any TLK tattoos or anything, can you just send us pictures of those? I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Kiri.
always happy to like.
Sorry, I accidentally blocked your fiance, Kiri. It wasn't intentional. I've seen your messages come up, and I'll respond to them. Raj says, "Do you like Nando's?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Mash. Just love mash.
Oh gosh, I
And
nearly
matcha
blocked. I
fees.
nearly blocked Dale. Oh my god.
God.
Oh my god,
Imagine.
Dale. I'm so sorry. I so nearly blocked you.
I remember the Friends video, the Friends style video.
We remember everything you've made, Dale.
Dale, you've been amazing.
I'm so glad you've never been to a show in a way. I was about to go really like, please come to a show, but I quite like the fact that Dale's completely elusive.
Do you think, Dale? Do you think you might come to one of the last ones?
Maybe.
Ever?
Do
No
you
pressure.
think?
No,
If you
absolutely
can't,
no pressure.
none
if
pressure at all.
you think you might want to, drop us a message.
Let us know.
Like because.
Close heart.
But then I love that you're an enigma, but also it would be really fun. Oh, a typical Zangover. Oh, you can follow me on Twitter for the Zangover updates. I'm sure I'll have some over soon. Any chance of a Christmas song at December?
Suck a dick. No.
For kids. It's for the kids.
Nothing for the
For the
kids.
kids.
Sing a
For
blood.
the kids. Say hello to
No, I'm not doing that.
Christmas. We'll just sing Christmas and all the words that she doesn't.
Then
We can
get
just sing.
Then we'll get all the kids to sing it at you, and you won't be able to help yourself. You will weep with how cute it is.
Do you remember when Timia pulled off and swore at her eyelashes mid-step?
Yes.
That was a bit of a costume disaster,
Yeah,
wasn't
there
it?
was.
in Bristol.
There was.
Oh, the
Timia's
last.
pants in Manchester last tour. What happened to my pants, Sophie?
I don't know. Was it one where you were trying to wear boxers under a really tight jumpsuit? it is really funny
I've just
backstage
given up. Do you know
when Timea realises she's wearing boxer shorts and she's got to put on a skin tight jumpsuit.
This is the thing. I just like to add that we used to give such a shit.
Yeah,
Like, we used to be in like Spanx and like, and we just
God,
and we'd
you
be so
remember?
uncomfortable. And now we're just like, oh my fucking trainers, oh my boxer shorts. I'm just like, I just barely want. I've just got my pajamas. I'm
Yeah.
my clothes. I'm getting dressed today.
Yeah, do you
I
remember
just
when we
wanna
used
be
to wear
comfortable as
high
possible.
heels? Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Jen nearly fell down a hole in Sheffield lead mill, apparently.
It's usually you that
That's
normally
usually
falls
my
down the
trick. I
holes.
don't know what that's doing.
Right?
That's usually my trick.
It's
We
not wrong.
yeah, I basically you can guarantee that if there's a hole, a sticky bit of floor, like a ridge or anything that I can get stuck on or fall on, I will do
It
it.
is normally you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Karen asks, will the hair colours be staying?
Well, my hair is like slowly falling out, and I don't know why.
It's
so
all of us have hair that's slowly falling out, Jen.
it's
It's the nature of aging.
no, but it's like I've noticed in the past month that my hair is like coming out in chunks anytime that I basically touch it. So
Oh.
I'm wondering whether maybe the dye needs to stop for a bit,
Maybe.
potentially. And there's so much of it, so
You do have a lot of hair.
It's so much hair,
Yeah.
so much upkeep as well. And I am the laziest out of all three of us when it comes to dyeing hair because I hardly ever bleach like properly. I don't do it properly myself. But I have been doing it for the past year, and I feel like my hair's pink.
Some people's hair just can't handle it.
What's that?
Some people's hair just can't handle it if
Yeah.
you're bleaching it, and that's fine.
I don't know. Might be boring.
My hair was pink before Lounge Kittens, so and now
was.
it's been pink for coming up 7 years.
That's right.
So and I have recently talked on Instagram about the fact that I'm very grey haired underneath the pink,
True that.
which I used to, I've been going grey for a
Same,
really,
same.
really long time,
No idea.
and I didn't realise quite how grey it was until I went travelling and recently and saw and let it all grow out for ages. Recently I've been doing quite a lot of reading about this and about how this big movement, take out the stigma of grey hair for women. And so I think if it was ever not going to be pink, which is going to be pink for a while because I fucking love it, then I think I'm really interested to grow it out naturally and see see what happens.
Yeah.
And, like fly the flag for grey-haired women who are
totally.
not that old.
Exactly. What about you? Do you think you'll keep the green?
Oh, it'll be silly. Blue, green.
Yeah, I've never known
It's
you.
if it ever stops being blue or green or like black with blue, all the colours in it, I just have too much fun with it. I think I'm not ready to, and I've got so many. I've just got pots and pots and pots of stuff at home, and every time I've done my hair, I'm like, oh, who's going in today? And I've got like 5 colours in front of
I
me.
think the most normal colour that I've ever seen you was when you had plum hair. You had a really
Yeah, like a
short
dark-
little
dark purple.
bob, and it was just plum for about 2 months.
You had normal hair when I first met you because your hair had all started to break and you'd had it cut really short.
It was black,
and
wasn't
it was
it?
black.
Yeah.
It had
Yeah.
been blue for a really long
That's
time,
true.
and then a load of it fell
And
out.
then you went
Was it
blue
called?
again.
And then I went blue again, yeah.
When I first
But
met
now
you.
it's like I keep it much shorter, shaving off the sides. I think I would sooner shave it all off
Yeah.
and just have none
Yeah.
than go back to
My friend
normal
Emily
hair, I
did
think,
did
yeah.
that.
Yeah, she did. She looks amazing.
She decided to say fuck the stigma of girls, girls being
defined.
told that we have to have, this perfect hair and we have to have all this thing. And she's always wanted to shave her hair off, and she did it. Well, her husband helped her do it.
Amazing.
It's fucking
Love
boss.
Emily.
She looks great.
She looks so
Like,
good.
Do you have any TLK tattoos or plans for? I have the girls.
do.
The girls are here. They're on my
And
there's
I have a
pink, blue, and red.
and a blue.
God, I have
And
no
Timmy
tattoos.
doesn't have any tattoos.
I lead an alternative lifestyle.
An alternative life.
In an
Yeah.
alternative reality.
Yeah.
Or
No, no
France,
tattoos.
as some people call it. What's been your favourite venue to play? We've had that one already.
Just checked out the 2 loos and a stool. Yes, Susie.
Yes.
She's Susie's just cracked it. That's our new side project, 2 loos in a
loos
stall.
Not 2 loos and a stool sample.
Yeah, we'll be
Still the same.
supporting ourselves when we go back on tour as 3 whiny bitches and a keyboard.
Yeah, 2 loos and a stool.
Will you miss being on stage performing? I will. And I would expect to find another sort of stage to perform on.
Yeah.
For sure. Because I've been performing my whole life, and I can't imagine not doing it in some way or another. Whether that's singing or not, I don't know. You're up for taking a break though.
I am up for not being. I've been on stages. I've been on stages since I was 7. So I'm all right with not being on it for a little while. But that's not to say I'm not still really pumped about making music. And I'm sure that at some point I will, get back out there and everything. But like, I don't feel like I've been starved of time on a stage by any means. So I'm like, I'm all right with just coming off it for a little bit and then having a break.
Have you ever had to gig when feeling unwell, and did you manage to hide it?
Jesus fuck.
yeah.
Gary,
Always,
that's a good question, and clearly we have managed to hide it because you had to ask the question.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've all had to do shows where we were vomiting or shitting or
going through really
just
horrible personal stuff.
going-
It's like
yeah, going through
beforehand, and
really
you're like,
horrible, painful shit where we've cried all the way to whatever festival in the car, and then had to go and then had to turn it on and be like, hey, brilliant!
Funerals and the like as well. No one pauses. For that.
So we have. We've all definitely helped to help each other through through shows, and there's been lots of times when we've tried to help each other, but the reality is that all three of us have to go on stage and do the thing.
I think there's only one gig that we've ever cancelled, and that's because Timmy was so ill that she couldn't move, and we had to, and it was so unfortunate. But
when was that?
When I had the kidney infection, I couldn't go.
She's so
there was extreme
ill.
circumstances,
and it wasn't even just the she couldn't do the show. It was the travel and then the kind of living conditions.
We were going to be there for like in a forest for like 5 days
on a tent on a beach
with no amenities, no water, nothing. And I had a kidney infection. I was like, I don't think it's going to get better if I go into like tropical heat. So we had to pull it. It was really
heartbreaking.
We were so excited about going, and it was just like the most unfortunate timing.
But that's the only gig that we've ever cancelled because one of us has been
and pretty much one of us is sick all the time.
Yeah.
So or going through some sort of horrible mental anguish.
Well, I think about this quite a lot, like the difference it makes to having bandmates. And whenever one of us is sick, or one of us we're having like a really, really shit time, we've got to get out there and perform. I have always been like enormously grateful for like, this would suck if it was just if you're on your own. If you didn't have like bandmates out there, if you were like a solo artist or whatever, or if you just had to just get out there and do the thing and not have like a couple of mates to prop you up, it's like, come on, let's do this, get through it, and then just be just checking in, looking at you throughout the performance, being like, keeping your energy up and like just giving you little looks to be like with you. I know you're suffering, but you're doing really well, and it's going to be great.
Little things like taking over, talking and being funny, that's really hard to do when you're just like when you're not feeling well, so you're not as quick as you want to be, and like having the other two pick up the slack, or like I remember the days there was a day on tour years and years ago, Jen, when you were really poorly, and like we did all the press before the show so that you could have a nap, and it's just like having each other to kind of be like, okay, well I'll drive tonight, or like don't worry, or we'll pack everything up, you just go and have a lie down, and and it's like that's you're right,
well, it's a privilege to have teammates to do that with you and not be like stuck feeling shit by yourself like that.
So a few people are asking things about the final shows. So if you missed that earlier, because we're coming up to like 2 hours of being on Facebook Live, so we are going to wrap it up fairly soon because frankly I need to pee.
I'm so badly. I've been on the verge of being like, guys, I'm going to have to go.
And so we're going to wrap it up shortly. But for the final shows, there will be no support. It's going to be us. We're going to do 2 sets. We're going to have a load of special guests and special things on it, but we want to try and cram in as many of our songs and your favourites as we possibly can. We'll be announcing more things as we lock them into place for the final shows. But it's basically going to be pure, unadulterated, have to drag me away from the microphone, Lounge Kittens. Jen, shave all your hair off.
Woo!
Do it.
Hi people. Oh, hi Kurt. Hi people who are. Kurt missed his shout out.
Hi Kurt.
Yay! Lots of people going grey. Good. Let's do it. Let's all be the grey kitten. Do you remember when you were the brown kitten?
I was. No one wants to be the brown kitten.
No one wants to be the brown kitten. No. Timmy, can you speak some French to us?
Oui, je sais pas ce que tu veux que je dis. Do you know what I know? Whenever I speak French, I go all like.
Yeah.
That's how you talk in French.
So
isn't
French
it?
people talk. Earlier
It's-
on,
it's
I was
the
on the
French
phone to my dad. It is the French. Oh, maman. Mais oui, tu sais que du coup, je trouve que. Yeah.
Wine or cheese, Joanne? Joanne, both.
Oh.
Don't let me eat too much cheese.
Thanks for the
Oh,
mental health message. You are very welcome, Alex.
you're welcome. Thanks for the answers. Oh, you guys are all right. You guys are all bored now as well. You were like, thanks for the answers. We're off now. We've got to watch The Apprentice or whatever it is that's on. Yes, the kittens Twitter and Insta will stay there, and the Facebook page and everything. And I will probably drop in, or any of us will drop in and monitor it every now and then. But obviously, eventually, we'll stop posting. But it's part of our memories. It's part of your memories.
Keep it up. You can go check it out.
So yeah, we're not just suddenly gonna delete everything. It's not like when we covered Duality by Slipknot and we deleted the original.
Yes, that happens.
Like as many people assumed.
We did. We did that.
No, we are all the socials will stay, so all your memories will still be there. You can still go back and look at things, and
You can go and leave flowers on our social grave.
yeah. And one of the things is that we
Social grave.
also, if any of us do start doing exciting stuff individually, obviously we've got there's over 15,000 of you on our Facebook page and stuff. So occasionally we'll drop in and just let you know what we're up to.
That's a good idea. Let's do that.
Because that's a really good way of reaching you. But do go and follow us all on our individual socials. We're all on
Everything.
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individually. Just you can stay in touch.
Please do.
We're not disappearing. Lots of people have been saying things like R.I.P. Lounge Kittens.
yeah.
And we're not dead.
We're still alive. It's fine. We're here.
Like,
Not gone.
We're
just
still
away.
in the
Not
same
gone, just
room,
away.
slightly less.
Exactly.
Everyone's getting all soppy now, and it's making me sad. Everyone's still just like, thank you for the memories. Thank you for the memories.
Do I have the gig? Yes.
Can I be the yellow kitten? You guys can be any colour kitten you want. Please join in. Who are your music icons? That's a good one to finish, isn't it?
Just make sure.
Yeah, that's the end. So okay, that's the last question we're going to answer. Susie, yes, we would still go to download together.
Yeah.
We'll still be doing shit together. Just to clarify, for anyone that didn't catch it, the 17 other times we said it, still friends. We're all going to Volbeat tomorrow at Wembley Arena. If you're there, give us a wave.
Okay, it's not Wembley Arena, is it?
Is it Brixton?
Yeah.
Were you about to go to Wembley?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we had this talk because we'd have been waiting at Brixton like, when we've been stood up by Zan. She's full of shit. She was like, see you guys later.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be
Awesome.
offended at all.
Oh, that's cool. That's so much closer to my house. Who are your musical icons? There are loads.
Yeah, so many.
This is another 2 hours.
Oh no.
On
I
this
feel like
Facebook
icons is
Live.
one of those ones that like I think back to stuff that was important when I was very young. That's been there the whole
You're
way
like,
through.
Bye, guys.
For me, it's Freddie Mercury always for me.
Yeah, he's a big one.
Really, really big one.
He's a big
for
one.
me.
Cher. I think she's brilliant.
Yeah.
Just for like womankind. Just for not giving a fuck and doing whatever she wants.
Do you know Cher can do a 7-minute plank? She does a 7-minute plank every day.
Of course she can.
Wow.
Have you seen her?
That's how.
She's like 70 years old.
and
amazing.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
yeah,
Right.
it's insane.
Bowie,
I can't do a
Bowie,
7-minute plank.
obviously. Bowie.
Eva Cassidy for me.
That's a good one.
She's just she was absolute legend of her, and total master of her craft and beautiful musician. Beethoven. That's why I dress like.
You
Yeah.
bloody love
I love
Beethoven.
Beethoven. To me, that's why I dressed as him in the calendar.
Every time I see that picture, it cracks me up. I'm just like, what are you doing, mate?
There are so many
So
musical
much
icons,
so
guys,
many.
because you've seen how many songs we've covered, and we only cover songs from bands and musicians that we love.
Yeah.
So, happy 45th birthday, Jana.
Jana or Yana?
Jana.
Jana.
Jana? Yana?
Whatever. Happy birthday!
birthday!
Your boyfriend gave us good questions.
Yes.
That's one. But yeah, like super. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
And thank you for all your lovely messages over the last few days. It's taken us, obviously on Monday we were all a bit emotionally raw, and it's taken us a few days to kind of get through them all and read them, but we have all read all of them.
Yeah.
Separately. We didn't just sit there and I was like, I will read to you from the tomes of Facebook. But we really appreciate it. We really appreciate all your support. We really appreciate how many of you have bought tickets already to come and see us. Sorry, Jason's just asked about a 2020 calendar. That is somebody else has asked that, and we've had a few people ask that today, and that's a conversation we're going to have after we've turned you off. But we'll let you know. Thank you for reminding me though, Jason, that I need to ask the girls about that. But yeah, we can't wait to see you guys in February, or at Electric Six, or in
December.
Green Note, or at Outhouse in December.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm definitely gonna cry. And
Yeah.
just it's been from my point of view, it's been literally the best thing I've ever done. Lounge Kittens, and it's given us so much. And we've just done things I never imagined. Like I didn't even dare to dream about doing the things that we've achieved with Lounge Kittens because I just never assumed anything like that would ever happen. And to see it come to the end is super sad, but I'm so proud
It's
of it.
beautiful
Yeah.
as well,
And I'm
right?
so
It's amazing.
happy that we can end it as friends
In a good
place, and just
Definitely.
celebrating with all of you lot, because what we've achieved is fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Like
3 whiny bitches and a keyboard.
Who knew?
we did
Right?
this
Who bloody knew?
we did this as a laugh for us.
Yeah.
And look at all of you lot
And we
that have come along with us. It's
we
just
would never know that you existed.
it's just
It wasn't here.
so not what I meant.
It's true. I would never have known any of these people had it have not been for Lounge Kittens.
I've just been sitting in my shower. It wouldn't have known.
You know what I mean.
It wouldn't have known.
No, don't touch me.
Come here.
Get off me. Come here, you
Oh,
twat.
you're pushing my glasses off of my face. Oh, now my chin's on them.
But yeah, thanks for everything, guys. And this isn't the last you're going to hear from us. I can block more people.
Will you block me?
Definitely.
Yep.
Both getting blocked. She's going to block us from the toilet in a minute, I swear.
I'm preparing
All right,
bed.
it's pee time. We'll see you soon.
One ending. Bye.